It's a brand new day, it's never too late to start.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Well, today's video will be pretty different from the other one that I usually film because considering the fact that the Teen Wolf winter finale is finally out, I'm gonna talk and share with you guys all my thoughts and just all my feelings about the episode. And yeah, if you're interested, just keep on watching. Well, I just have no words to describe the winter finale of Teen Wolf. I think the episode was just amazing and a lot of things happened. So, yeah, I think we should just go on and talk about all the little things happens during the episode. So first of all, Stiles is finally reunited with his father after like a long time because as we saw on the last episode, also the sheriff was taken from the Ghost Riders. And they kind of reunited, and then his father is kind of sacrificed for him. So he says like, go to find your friends or just go save the world, kind of. So basically Stiles heard Lydia kind of talking to him, and she was saying like, when I kissed you, because in the last episode she just realized that she fell in love with him the moment when she kissed him because he had a panic attack. And I just loved that scenes. Like, I also love the song that is like on, kind of the soundtrack. But oh my god, I just have no words. I kind of keep looking at that scene over and over again. I think it's just a perfect scene for actually starting the episode with. And basically, you see Stiles is like trying to get through this kind of reef to actually come back to Buchanil's, and it's kind of get through it, but he just jumped into his car, which has a sense because he was taken from his jeep. So of course nowadays in Buchanil's again, he was on his jeep, exactly from where he was taken. So that's just like what happens at the beginning, and Lydia was kind of felt like, oh my gosh, where is he? But she kind of knew that comeback. Style was like gone for 3 months. And Scott and his pack were not able to do anything in just 3 months because, as you can see, Buchanil's is just destroyed and all the people were taken. So once Stiles come back, actually is the one who will save the ass to everybody. So there's a part pretty fun of the episode where actually Liam and Scott are in the hospital, and there's also Mr. Douglas, and Mr. Douglas want actually to kill them too. And then the one who's actually able to kind of fight Mr. Douglas is Stiles. So after that, it's just the ingenious Stiles, like the freaking human being, and it's like arguing with Scott and Liam because of course he misses them so much. Oh my gosh, I wanted to cry since when Stiles first appears again in the show, because I think that his chapter is like a fundamental chapter for all the show. He is the one who actually, put together the pack, because without him, Scott will not be an alpha or just a werewolf, and Lydia will not find that she's actually a banshee. Malia will still be a coyote and she will not be human. And, any of that will happen without actually Stiles. So it's definitely someone very important in the show. And also, it was the only one actually able to talk to Parrish because it used as kind of something Seamus, I don't know if it was Ilya or what the hell it was, but Parrish was on his Hell Aunt status, and Stiles was able to make it come back to a Parrish status, if that makes sense. So Parrish was kind of surprised. He was like, Stiles, how are you coming here? Like, how are you been? And this is something like, I think you need to explain more than I do. So basically he tells them everything. And he says that the two words are kind of reunited because this is what Mr. Douglas wanted to do. So after all of this, you just see Liam ride a horse to go to the other world and just save his girl and Mason. And he actually realized that Corey is the key of everything because he is the one who is able to do this kind of mixture of those two kind of words. But anyway, Scott and Stiles, that are like almost in the school. They don't know if they should go to the woods or the school, and of course I'm like, hey, go to the school, there's Lydia there, go and save her, go and talk to her, go and kiss her. But of course they never listen to me, so they decide to go to the woods, and basically here they found Mr. Douglas, and they were actually heirs again from reality. But as we know, now the reality and this kind of other words are kind of mixed together, so they actually turns up to be in school. So they found each other again, and then they were taken again, and they were still in school, and Sal was in their room, and it is like a sort of flashback from one episode of the third season when there's the killer with the gun that wants to kill Stiles, and then Lydia appears and she's like scream, so she pushed the Ghost Riders away, and then she just kind of was jumping to silence. She says like, I didn't say it back, and it was like, you don't have to, and they just kissed, and I was like screaming out, oh my gosh, that kiss was actually a real kiss. And I feel like all the Cydia fans all over the world were just screaming at the same time. Oh my gosh, I can't even talk. That kiss was so freaking mean. I don't know. I mean, we kind of waited out for 6th season, and then it finally happened. So of course you can imagine how happy we were, and if you are a Cydia fan, then you can understand me. So yeah, and that was actually a very good moment. And then there was another scene where there was kind of a fight between Arjun and the Ghost Riders with the gun, and ends up Arjun won and Melissa kissed him. I was like, oh, nice. So you make me wait for like 6 seasons to actually see a Cydia kiss. And then in the same episode where there's a Cydia kiss, there's also an Arjun and Melissa kiss. No, that's not alright. I mean, I don't hate them as a couple. I thought they will be together at the end. And I think it's almost like Scott and Ellison love that is like, kind of survive, but of course through their parents, if that makes sense. But yeah, so they just kissed in the same episode, and I'm not okay with that, because I don't think it's right for Cydia. But anyway, I kind of like it also Melissa with the sheriff, because I thought that if Melissa will just, be with the sheriff, then Scott and Stiles will actually be like brothers, even though they are kind of brother, but they will actually be brother, So anyway, that's what happens, and then you see another scene which is so cute, and basically Stiles and Lydia are walking, they're trying to get out of school, and they're like holding by the hands, and I think this is so kind of romantic gesture. And basically they kind of won against Mr. Douglas because they were in a fight with him. And I forgot to say, I think important. So Theo is actually changed, and the same thing as Peter. And this is definitely something that I was not expecting for, but I kind of like Theo now. I used to hate him so bad because he just hurts all the pack, and he was, he just puts Stiles and Scott in conflict with each other because they had a kind of fight because of him. So I just hate him so bad during the last season, but now I think it actually changed, and I kind of like his structure now. He just fights with the right guy and not against the right guys. So I think this is definitely a goal. But other than that, they won. So this kind of storm thing, which I don't remember how it's called exactly, ends. And they're all happy ever after. So basically, on the last kind of scene, you see them at school, and like the lesson's over, and so it's like, what? It's already over? Like, we're not seeing each other anymore? And also there's another scene, like at the very kind of end, before actually Stiles is kind of dividing to everyone all these kind of things. There's this scene where actually Scott is talking to Stiles, and Scott says something like nothing changed, and Stiles says like everything has changed, like the Taylor Swift lyric, if you know what I mean. and it's just looking at Lydia, and Lydia kind of smiles and she seems so happy. I didn't see her so happy in a long while, and now she's finally happy, so of course this makes me so happy. But anyway, at the end of the episode, you see Stiles that is talking to Scott, and now they are like on Stiles' jeep, and basically is saying like about the future plans, and then they just jump in the car, and as you know, Stiles has this kind of radio correlated to the sheriff station, and they kind of listen to a murder in the woods, like a dead body in the woods. And you can actually see Stiles like turn on the jeep, and they're like drawing. So I don't know if they will actually go to the woods. I think they will be because they're still Scott and Stiles. But at the same time, I feel like, hey, they grew up, so I don't know. Yeah, so this was all the sum up, and I just love the episode so bad. I love Stydia, and I know what to expect from the 6B, which is going to be up this summer, and I'm so excited about. But yeah, I just don't know what to expect for. I really hope that Stiles, aka Dylan and Brian, will be in the show, because there was a kind of discussion about this on Twitter. If you want to add me on Twitter, all my social media will be linked down below. But anyway, a lot of people say that maybe he won't come back to the season, and some other think that he will, because he just went to the set for some days, so he may already film what he needed to film. I honestly don't know what to think. I hope it will be in the show, because it will be like a huge lack if it won't be in the show anymore, because basically Stiles is the show. I don't know how they just survived 3 months without him. Don't know. But yeah, so I don't know what's gonna be. I kind of think that Jeff could decide to focalize the attention on Liam and Mason and Aiden, which basically is the new pact that will kind of protect Beacon Hills. But I'm not sure. I don't know what's gonna happen. I hope that I can see like more Stydia scene, because it's been so freaking long since they are together. So I definitely want to see them more together, if you know what I mean. If you are a Stydia fan, then you can totally understand me, because you know, it's a Stydia thing. It's a Stydia thing. Hashtag it's a Stydia thing. Well, if you like this video, be sure to give me a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel as well, and of course don't forget to let me know in the comments below all your thoughts about the episode, or you know, how you felt, what you think is gonna happen in the next season. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!